video is going to be a bit of a strength and conditioning video. You'll need a backpack, kind of like we did for last week's HIIT session for a few of the exercises, but this is going to be all around the backpack, so make sure it's a good way to stretch yourself. Range of exercises for you to do this week, including things like squats, deadlifts, calf raises, sumo pulls, and there's going to be demonstration videos which you'll see in a second. I want to talk you through that you can use if you're not sure what to do. So for this first one, you're going to be working your triceps, so it's a nice solid base, holding the bag behind you, two hands, and just lifting it up and down above your head to work your triceps. Again, this is why it's important to make sure the weight is manageable. You might want to change it for each exercise, because for different exercises you can do different things. So this one, we've got Mr. Wayman doing his squats. He's got a nice wide base like we tell him in PE, making sure that he's doing it nice and slowly all the way down to 90 degrees at the knees, arms out for balance, which will help you as well. Next one, we've got tricep dips. Make sure you pick a nice solid base that's going to support you, hands back on it, and then it's just up and down. Obviously you can bring your feet in closer to you if that makes it easier. I'm wearing the bag on the front, even though I look a little bit awkward in that, it makes it easier for you to do this. Then we've got the classic push-ups. Again, this can be adapted, so you can put your knees down if you want. And again, put in as much or take out as much weight from your backpack. It's just designed to make it a little bit harder for you. And then we've got the front raises coming up next. Again, bags in there, nice wide base, knees slightly bent, probably feet shoulder width apart, and just lifting that bag up nice and slowly. Try to stay in control of it and not just swinging it up and down. You want to be in control of that bag the entire time. Then we've got our sumo pulls. So this one, again, feet shoulder width apart, and it's just bringing that bag up to level with your eyes, like you can see Mr. Wayman doing there, or as I can as well, which is why I keep looking up, because I'm watching the videos there in the background to talk you through them. Next up, we've got our calf raises. So this one, feet shoulder width apart, you're just going to be going up and down onto your toes. Again, not bouncing, just slowly lifting yourself up, holding it for a second, and back. And you need to be making sure you're balanced here and not falling forward. And then we've got the deadlifts. So for this one, bag down between your legs. It's kind of like a squat that you need to make sure that you're not leaning too far forward and you're lifting with your legs, not just your back. So you can see Mr. Wayman is basically just standing up, pulling that bag up with him. And then our last one is the wall sit. So you'll sit against the wall, but this time you'll have the bag on your knees. And if you want, instead of holding onto it, you can try and put your hands out, you can get it balanced to make it a little bit harder. So all of these exercises, we've just got 15 seconds on here, but what you can do is, we'll put some examples on. You could do them in different sets, so you could do each one for 20 seconds, then rest, then do it again for 20 seconds. Or, as we mentioned in some of our video calls to you this week with some of the year groups, if you want, you could ring a friend up over social media or Teams or anything like that, and you could exercise in groups. So one of you could do one of the exercises for 30 seconds, then you tag the next person in, you watch them do it, and you work around, so your rest periods are when you're not exercising. But try them all out. Again, you might have to experiment with how much weight goes in the backpack, or you can try it without the backpack. It's entirely up to you if you just want to do it with your body weight. But again, let us know how you get on. Any other ideas for exercises, you can put your own ones in there. You can add some cardio in, so it might be that you do a set of all the exercises, then you go and run for a bit, or you put a little cardio exercise like jumping jacks or anything like that, burpees in between each exercise. Again, be flexible, be creative, and just make sure you keep active. Well done, everybody.